And I'm Matt.
And today we're going to go over 2 different row variations that target the upper and middle back.
Throughout the video, we're going to explain these workouts in depth and demonstrate proper form and technique, with safety as our #1 priority.
Let's get started.
To perform a proper dumbbell row, first we need to get into the starting position. To do this, approach the side of the bench. Then place your knee closest to the bench onto the bench. Position your leg and foot that is not on the bench into a stabilized athletic stance position. Now get your upper body stabilized by bending at the hips. Place your hand that is on the same side as your bent knee onto the bench. With your free hand, grasp the dumbbell with an overhand grip and allow your arm to become perpendicular with the ground. This should take place while staying in good posture and in complete control of the dumbbell. This is the correct form for your starting position. Now that we are ready for the exercise, slightly tense your arm to prepare it for the load. Then continuously initiate the lift by starting to bring your elbow back. In other words, begin to bend your arm. Simultaneously, the dumbbell should go in a slanted backwards row. Stop going upwards once your elbow allows your upper arm to be parallel with the floor. Eccentric phase of the row by flexing your shoulder and extending your elbow back down, allowing yourself to retrace the steps you took when you brought the dumbbell upwards in the first place. Once you have come back to your starting position, you have completed 1 repetition. Repeat this until you accomplish your goal amount of reps per set. Follow this process again for your opposite arm to do 1 complete set. I would like to point out 2 common ways people incorrectly do the dumbbell row. Many people will commonly pull their elbow up too high, but this puts them at great risk for anterior glide at the shoulder. Remember to not allow your elbow and upper arm to go past the parallel that it makes with the floor. Another common mistake is people will try to bounce the weight up, but this means that they have too much load that they are trying to take on. This sporadic movement greatly enhances your chance of injury. Remember to use good posture and form, and always control your arm and dumbbell close to your body.
Starting out, the first aspect of the workout you will want to address is your feet. They should be fairly narrow but not touching. A good reference point is to look down and make sure that your feet are aligned with the smooth rings in the barbell. Next is the grip aspect of the workout. You want your grip to be pronated, which means palms down, as opposed to supinated, which is palms up, and in a comfortable position on the bar. Your hand placement is important because it affects the muscles that are being worked. The barbell should hang directly below you, and your arms should be perpendicular. When lifting the barbell, it is important to note that your knees should be bent and your torso should be brought forward, while your head is up. The actual lift is tricky and should be done correctly to avoid injury. While keeping your torso stationary, you'll want to bring the barbell towards you with your elbows tucked in. It is important to make sure that you have the barbell tucked in by your waist. When lifting the barbell, it is important to exhale and pause at the top for a second before slowly lowering the barbell while exhaling. As you can see in this next clip, my posture emphasizes a natural curve of my back with slightly bent knees. My head is also up and remains there as I pull the barbell in by my waist side. My arms remain perpendicular at the beginning, and as I begin the row action, they are pulled in my waist side. My feet are not too narrow, which could cause me to have less balance, and brings me to my next point. Here is another example of poor form and a fairly common mistake made by lifters. As you can see, my feet are too close together. This small gap affects my balance and ability to lift heavier weights while still remaining to be effective. In this clip, you see 1 common flaw, which is that I am too bent over. When you begin to hunch over as you perform the row action, it puts more strain on your upper back and becomes less effective of a workout. By keeping a natural spine angle during the exercise, you can ensure a safer workout with better results.
We hope you enjoyed our video so that you can perform these row variations either by yourself or with a friend.
Another point we want to emphasize is that you keep fellow gym goers in mind by performing proper gym etiquette so that you can facilitate a healthy workout environment. Thank you for watching.